Hello again. Today's banners are from Karen Brake. And we have a card here. Oh, isn't that lovely? It has a beautiful vellum envelope with a lovely little sticker on the back. Oh, I hope those could get that off without looking at sticker, but no, sorry, it's not going to happen. I love the little envelope though. I do like vellum. Oh, isn't that sweet? Thank you. How lovely is that? It's got a little strip of lace down the side and some tiny little butterflies stuck on. How pretty. What a lovely little thank you card. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Jeanette. Just wanted to say thank you for another wonderful challenge. I hope everything meets your specifications and I had fun. Thank you, Karen Brake. Oh, that's lovely, Karen. You're welcome. It's fun to do challenges, to try something we wouldn't normally do. And let's have a look at the beautiful banners, which I'm sure they are. Okay, so here's our first one. I might just move that bubble wrap because I don't want it to glare too much. And this is the back, and it's a chipboard base or cardstock double layered base with some lovely old music paper in the background there. Can you see that? It's a lovely colour. Some very pretty lace over the top and a tiny little pocket made out of this dainty lace down the bottom as well, which is really pretty. And the tiny little trim around the edges there, isn't that sweet? Lovely flower trim across the top. And I like this. Okay, Karen Brake. Oh, Karen has a blog. So I will try to remember to put a link to her blog down the bottom, and I think it's called Lady Di's Creations. That's right. That's right. I do recall that as well from the book page challenge. I'm sure Karen took part in that as well. It was either the book page or the Matchbox, but I do recall the name of that blog. And we have two beautiful pieces of seam binding on both sides to tie them all together. I love the colour of that. Oh, isn't this pretty? And this is Karen's beautiful banner. How lovely is that? Oops, just got a bit of fluff there. Oh, I do like that lace. There's a very thick lace covering the whole surface of the banner there, which is really beautiful. I'm trying to think. I think it's almost like a canvas background for it as well. Once again, this beautiful floral trim across the top, and she has some lovely little bling centers in those. I hope the light's catching those. A lovely silver poinsettia with some beautiful little rosebuds or rose hip flowers in the center there, and they're all glittered up with silver, and they also have tiny little sparkle centers on them. And on this bottom applique down the bottom, she's put some beading, like micro, I don't know if they're micro beads, but they're tiny little beads. Aren't they lovely? It's almost like a silver blue colour. Down the edge we have some flat back pearls and then some silver beading as well, and a couple of little sparkles around about the banner, which do their pretty sparkles, aren't they? How lovely is that? That's beautiful, Karen. It's very, very beautiful. Thank you so much for joining in and sending your lovely banners. And we'll just have a look at the next one. And that's the back of the next one. Done the same way as the first one. And Karen has done them both the same which is lovely and which is fine. And how beautiful are they? They both look beautiful. And I really do. This is beautiful lace, isn't it? It really stands out. Thank you so much for sending those through, Karen. They're beautiful banners and you've done a wonderful job with them. They're lovely. And it looks like that poinsettia may be a die cut or something, and it's embossed, and then it has some silver glitter over the top of it. It's very, very pretty. And Karen's also sent a few, oh wow, a few little extras. Isn't that nice? It's a chipboard piece and it's embossed and it says buttons, but that's actually raised. It's embossed. Isn't that nice? And then she sent all these lovely white buttons in a little packet there. Oh, how lovely is that? Thank you so much, Karen. Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you for that. And she's also sent some lovely seam binding. And if I recall, Karen sent seam binding to me once before, and I was so appreciative of it. And I'm just as appreciative of this. It's not that easy to come by here in Australia, so that's it's not something I can just go to the shop and buy. So thank you so much for those beautiful pink and blue seam bindings. That's wonderful. I appreciate that. And we also have some white, silver and gold tiny bead strands. That's wonderful. Thank you, Karen. And also these beautiful colours here as well. We have, I won't take them all out because they'll only get tangled up. We have brown. We have a white with an iridescence going through. We have a pearlized cream. We have blue. We have the mint green. And we have yellow. Aren't they beautiful? So very useful. Thank you very much for that, Karen. Oh, I do like things like that. Thank you so much. Oh, and some lovely flat back pearls as well. See, these aren't that easy to come by in Australia, the flat back ones. We can get these beady ones, but not so often the flat back ones. So we have some white and mint green of those as well. Wonderful. Thank you for that, Karen. And then we have these little, it's like a bling mesh type of thing, but you can cut it off individually and use them as little pieces. And the centers of them are hollowed, so you can even put like a pearl in the center of them as well. And they're in silver and gold and they pick up the light beautifully. Wonderful. Thank you. And then we have these beautiful little little ribbon roses and things. We have some satin flowers in larger sizes and the smaller sizes with the little leaves on them. Aren't they sweet? And then we also have these beautiful little what are they? They're little embroidered flowers, aren't they? They're wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Aren't they pretty? How lovely. These are wonderful for things like lace books and things because they're not too dimensional at all. That's very kind of you, Karen. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending those. That's really nice of you. I'll just pop them all back and we'll take another little look at Karen's banners. And yes, my internet's back now. So I've been busy uploading all the videos that I made while the internet wasn't working to full speed. So there's going to be quite a lot coming up over the next few days. And there we go. Karen's beautiful banners once again. Thank you so much for sending them, Karen, and for taking part in the challenge. And thank you everybody for watching. Bye bye.